many, many thousands of years ago, a disease, a virus, was permitted to come into Earth's ecosystem. And it's known as the Archonic influence. It is part of a glitch in the creation pattern of life, in the greater cosmology of this planetary and solar system ecosystem. And it was part of the creation of Gaia. And in the creation of Gaia, there was a glitch in the creation pattern that caused the existence of the ultra and ultra opposite of love and of syntropy to exist. And what this energy has done and has been able to manifest for itself as a parasitic frequency, it has been able to come into Earth's ecosystem and seeded itself into the consciousness of humanity. And this I have delved in myself quite thoroughly, but the key in this is that it was permitted. And the reason it was permitted is because it's performing a function for the growth of consciousness and conscious intelligence on this earth to come to know itself to greater depths and expanses. And this story may assist some of you to be able to recognize that what is playing out is part of a divine symphony. It is a very long 50,000 plus year experiment. And we are here now to bear witness to that process. But the core of this message is that this archonic field frequency that has operated itself now in full swing as a mind virus in our human ecology, it is known as Wetiko, it is known as Iepa. So many of the traditional and original cultures on planet Earth are fully aware that this disease lives in humankind, and particularly has it thrived on the back end of the Western people, white men. And that is not to cause any divisionary orientations, but this goes back to the tribe of Judah, and I won't go into that now. What this parasitic archonic influence is unable to accomplish on its own accord is to find its way home. It is a glitch in the original metric of conscious conception and conscious creation of Gaia's force field. And the only way that it can come back to source is to nest itself in humanity's consciousness, because we are the only vehicle that actually can transform any demonic presence and dissolve it back into love. And so this presence is here, and we are here during this time, which to me seems to be really culminating to this narrative of the great apocalypse, which is the great unveiling and the great revealing. This archonic energy wants out. It has never before, because it has parasited on other ecosystems in other parts of this universe, but it has never before lived to the length and the extent that it has lived today. It has no comprehension of what it is or how it can actually sustain itself, other than to rape and pillage that which has the capacity to take it home. And in this, as light workers, if we want to see ourselves as that, we have an immense opportunity to be responsible and in response to what is a Luciferic experiment and a Luciferic program. And when we are able to expand our awareness that we are at the culmination point where humanity has an opportunity to transform at large and send back home, send back to source, delete entirely by dissolving it into love, an experiment that has run 50,000 plus years. It has progressively embedded itself into the thinking and what I call the human damage-based ways of relating to reality in humanity. It is known as a mind virus that is based on control and lack and the fear of death. And all of it is out of the natural order. We are now coming into a place where we have an opportunity to look at this and to feel into our own cells, into our own selves, whether what we really came here for. Because what it wants out. It has never been exposed to syntropy this long, and it is attempted in every fashion possible, in every binary sequence possible, because only what it can do is rape the original order. It can only distort syntropy because it is entropic. It can only parasite of that which is living and spirited.